Hello, dear friends. Today we will play GeoGuessr. Who doesn't know, this is an online game where we have to guess where it is based on the location in Google Maps.
Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. Also write in the comments if you want the next part of this game.
Let's start with a quick game. Unfortunately, there is a limit on the site. We can only play for 5 minutes, then we will have to wait for some time to continue.
So, where do you think we are? Let's look around carefully. Pay attention to the inscriptions. What language are they written in? I have one very cool life hack. I always look at the inscriptions and look for the name of the site there. It is by him that you can understand what kind of country this is.
Nothing is clear here yet. Everything is written in English. So we have 4 main options. This is the USA, Canada, the UK, or Australia.
Watch the time carefully. There are 30 seconds left. We need to choose faster. I'm betting it's Australia.
Let's take a walk through the streets. Maybe we'll find more specific clues there. It's so hard for me to distinguish between these countries. It's just terrible.
We found some kind of gate, but this means absolutely nothing to me. Okay, let's decide. Time is just running out. Chooses Australia, and we hope for good luck.
Yes, I totally agree. I'm trying to find it. I'm not used to this map yet. I think it will be much easier in a couple of matches.
Oh no, this is America! In general, as we said, it's okay, it's almost there. Only 15,000 kilometers. Let's try again.
Well, are there any options? It seems to be an ordinary city. I can immediately notice that the inscriptions are not in English.
This language is so strange. Similar letters can be found in the following countries. For example, Denmark, Switzerland, or Norway. I think it's one of those things.
Let's take a walk through the streets for now. Maybe we'll find something more accurate. But the area looks more like the northern countries to me. The same Norway is perfect, even though I haven't been anywhere, but it seems to me that it is.
The fact that we are walking down the street does not give anything yet. Let's try our luck again. Maybe something will come of it. Moreover, time is running out again.
Choose Denmark. Let's see what happens. Not bad already. This is Norway. You should have listened to Kane. I decided to choose something in between. Denmark is located between Norway and Switzerland.
So we have a new location, some kind of road. It seems to me that it can be absolutely in any country. Let's keep looking for inscriptions.
There's a gas station here. Let's take a look there. There, 100% we will find the necessary hints.
Already at least something. The inscriptions are in English. Once again, it all comes down to 4 countries. USA, Canada, Australia, UK. I think the United Kingdom is the least suitable here. I imagine him in a different way.
There are no more hints here. Just an empty road. It's not very similar to Canada either. We chose Australia last time and lost. Let's try to choose the USA this time. The location is just right.
Yes, let's choose the USA faster. Time is running out now.
Nothing could be found. I choose the USA. I'll hit somewhere in the middle. It will be very funny if I hit right on target.
Ha 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 ha! It's exactly the opposite. Last time we chose Australia, but it turned out to be the USA. This time we chose the USA, but it turned out to be Australia. What bad luck! Can we consider this a mistake? We were very close these times.
Right now we have the most difficult location. It's just a road here. There are no signs, no inscriptions on the walls. The car numbers are also smeared here. It would be very, very easy with them. But then the meaning of the game disappears.
Let's try to find something faster. Move faster!
I try, but it doesn't work out. There's a solid road and forest. I wonder how the game even represents the person who will be able to guess it.
Probably it should be a trucker who rode along this road yesterday. I don't see any other options.
There is some kind of parking and something similar to greenhouses, but it is unlikely that they will sign anything here. So let's move on.
Notice an interesting point. A red barn is visible here. If I'm not mistaken, there are some in the north, maybe in Norway.
America again! I thought there would be other countries here. Yes, there are enough such barns everywhere. There are a huge number of them in America, so it's very stupid that we didn't guess. Although at the same time, we are very much pressed for time. We don't even have time to think properly and analyze the situation.
So, a new location. I can find out this easily. This is some kind of Northern Europe or Russia. These old houses are just like in a history book. And after all, people once lived there.
I think either they still live there. This is quite normal. We see the first inscription. It's written in Russian here. We have several options right away. Either it's Ukraine, or Russia, or Belarus.
I think it's still Russia. As I know, there are phone numbers starting at 7 or 8. There is just 8. Therefore, the choice is obvious. I think it's worth putting a point somewhere in the center of Russia.
Great! This time we were as close as possible. We guessed the country, the location also almost worked out. This game turned out to be quite interesting. In general, I never doubt our selection of games.
The new location immediately greets us with English signs. I still think it's America again. First of all, it looks very much like the truth. Secondly, we come across a lot of the USA here.
I just came across the stadium. I don't understand anything. I would like to know what state it is. These signs do not give anything concrete. I do not know where Harrison Bison Blue Tide is.
It's also written in such a small text that nothing is clear. How difficult it is! We are so close, but we can't understand a small detail. If my eyesight doesn't fail me, then it says Utah. But I do not know, absolutely. I'll poke somewhere on the map, maybe this time I'll be lucky.
Oh no, we missed again! Okay, let's not get upset. At least we got to know the country. It was actually very simple and obvious. But the state let us down. Let's move on.
So we waited 10 minutes to continue the game. This time we chose a different mode. It is a popular place in the world. So far, I don't understand where we are. It's the first time I've seen this location. I don't know why it's so popular.
Here we immediately have a big problem. We can't move around. The camera just hangs in the air. Let's try to pass the levels as quickly as possible because our time is limited. Let me remind you, we have only 5 minutes. Let's try to see as many locations as possible.
I think it's Europe. Most likely the one that is closer to Russia. It is noticeable by the buildings and grayness. I don't even know. Let's try the Czech Republic.
This is Finland. In general, it is quite close. Our guess that this location is close to Russia was correct, but we were looking from the wrong side. Now we have the next location in line. Here we are met by a mosque, most likely. So this is an Eastern country. I would assume that this is some kind of Iran. To define it more precisely, let's look at the people. By their clothes and appearance, we will be able to understand this more accurately.
People are not like the inhabitants of Iran. This is most likely India or some neighboring country. I am 100% sure of this. The color of the skin and clothes directly speaks about it.
I totally agree. Let's choose India. Only it's hard for me to find it on the map. I roughly understand where it should be, but it's still hard.
Almost to the point. It turned out to be Bangladesh. In general, we guessed right. I even put an end to Nepal out of excitement. It's okay. The main thing is that our guesses turned out to be correct.
A new attraction. Something very familiar, but I still don't understand where we are. It seems to me that this building does not seem to be any outstanding. We need to look more carefully.
And here is the attraction itself. These are the heads of 4 U.S. presidents carved into the mountain. George Washington, Thomas Jefferson, Theodore Roosevelt, and Abraham Lincoln. Only the biggest problem is that I do not know exactly where this mountain is. Since these are presidents, I can assume that this is somewhere near the U.S. Capitol, probably near Washington.
It remains only to find this state on the map. I am very ashamed that I do not know exactly where he is. I hope my geography skills aren't too bad. I roughly understand where each of the countries is located, but I won't show them with my eyes closed. I need more practice and my accuracy will be on top.
It turned out that the heads of the presidents are in South Dakota. We will know. It will be useful for you too. And the next place we have is the desert.
Let's think logically. Of the deserts, I know only the Sahara. It could also be Texas, but I doubt it. But the Sahara Desert is very, very big. As I know, it is located near Egypt. Let's try to put a point there.
It was close. Well, we now have an interesting historical treasure. This is the Leaning Tower of Pisa. I know she is in Italy, it was obvious. Now it remains to remember the city.
Yes, it is quite difficult, but let's think logically. For a reason, it is called Pizanskaya. Probably there is such a city. Let's check it out. If so, we put a point there and win.
Super! The first time we guessed so close? Well, this is not surprising. The tower is too famous.
Now we have something new again. I'll be honest, I don't know that. The only thing I can say, this is Europe.
Pay attention to the flag. It's Italy again. Click on any place in this country. It's still not big enough to make a big mistake there. This time we are lucky with locations.
Again, a place unknown to me. Maybe I'm not that educated? Okay, let's look at the situation logically. I see a sign. It says San Marino.
I have no idea where it is. Let's look at the map. It's either Europe or America. It seems to me that the first...
We're running out of time. I'll click anywhere on the map and come what may. Oh no! This is Italy again, as it turned out. There's too much of it here. It turns out that there are so many attractions there.
Put likes and subscribe to the channel if you want the next part. Thanks for watching.